Hello there my fellow Holotable heroes, and welcome to another Conquest video guide. You'll be able to find this and all my other guides on my SWGOH Life website, so if you haven't seen it yet, go ahead, check it out, there'll be a link in the description below. I know it's been a lot of Conquest guides and I promise this is going to be the last one for this series. So I just wanted to now kind of in the end go back. This is not the footage from my main account but from another account that will be going for the gold crate. So in that account just need a few more feats to knock out in these last couple of days to get the gold crate. So I just want to share you some of the more low gear teams that I used here for some of the feats, as well as boss battles as well. So let's just start off here in sector 1 with the resistance feat. So generally here in sector 1 the Bad Batch node is going to be great for farming global feats as well as any sector 1 feats that with your low gear units. Just to make this video shorter, I will not be going through data discs for each individual battle. They will be just as always displayed on the screen, so you can pause the video if you're interested for each of the battle and just check what data disc I had equipped. As mentioned before, the Bad Batch node in this one is going to be great even for low gear resistance if you have, because their speeds, I think Bad Batch echoes around 265-ish speeds. As long as your fastest character is more than 265 to 70, you'll be able to go first. And now at the end of Conquest, you've got full loadout already, all the Amplify, Agony and everything, and Ruthless Swiftness there, pushing turn meter to your team. And from here on out, once you get going, there's nothing the enemy here can do, even with some low gear units in there. I think only C-3PO and BB-8 here are relic. The other guys are all kind of low gear. And that's it, guys. Just knock out this Bad Batch. You gotta do this 14 times. I lost Fiend, but that's okay, it doesn't matter. Tag there being in stealth is a little bit difficult to get to sometimes. So if you need to do resistance, you can do that with low gear, as you can see, no issues. Same thing for global feats like Light Sun Mandalorians, all of them surviving again, not many high gear apart from OG Mando in this particular account. Armor is a very fast unit, so getting her fast shouldn't be hopefully too difficult. You just get mass assist, you wrecker. Interesting, right? And then because of again Ruthless Swiftness, you just kind of start your turn meter train rolling. Again, just keep spreading the damage, so you keep getting enemies below 100% health, so you can keep benefiting from the turn meter. If Echo gets a turn, he'll die for damage over times anyway, so I'm just letting him be. But there we go, I was able to get to him before he got a turn. So again, with Light Sun Mandalorians, even low gear, thanks to this Bad Batch node here in Sector 1, you can get it done as well if you need to. And then same thing for the First Order, so you can see very low gear except Caloran and Mask there. The good thing about Caloran and Mask, his leadership gives you also plus 30 speed. So you don't even need to hit that 265 to 70 speed threshold. Even if you hit 240, you'll get an extra 30 from his lead. And this should push your speed up. And same thing, it's a global feat with First Order units. If you need to farm this one, it's pretty straightforward, thanks to this Bad Batch node being a bit on the slow side. So up next, we've got another one. So this is with Ewoks. So same thing with Ewoks as everybody else, just get somebody kind of, 265-ish speed. I think that Nisa there, Wicket as well as Paplu, they're relatively quick, so if you just put some speed on them, especially Paplu, he gains 25% extra speed from his unique. The reason why I'm not using Paplu here, because in this account Paplu's at relic 5 because of operations for territory battles, so that I didn't want to include him in a low gear guide. But otherwise, yeah, of course, if I would be doing this feat, I would definitely be using Paplu and making him really fast so he can get the ball rolling. Alright, so let's go now through some boss battles. So this one is a mini boss where you have to win with 5 IGs surviving. As you can see, some of these guys are low gear, but it does not matter. What matters is we equip the consumable there with Dark Trooper Moff Gideon. And the good thing is he's very durable, very tanky, so he should be able to outlast everybody. Then just gonna be 1v1 showdown between him and Sortie. Now in my original guide, I had Ruthless Offense equipped. Now that disc is very good because every time you get Sortie below 100% health, right, you get extra offense. She then heals herself back up and you hit her again, so she's constantly falling below 100% health. and this allows to rank up your offense. But got some comments, not everybody will have ruthless offense, so this one is with stacking fervor. So whenever any unit attacks out of turn, which we get a little bit I guess there with Magna Guard counter attacking, then IG-11 assisting whenever somebody counter attacks, and then Moff Gideon himself has got an ability to call somebody for an assist. So this will help you up a little bit with the offense output as well. And once you're just down to kind of sortie, just heal, just hit full auto. It'll take a few minutes, but eventually I was able to get through her. So you can see sortie, very durable, very tanky. She's actually taking out my guys slowly one at a time. Magna Guard there, going down first, looks like. Okay, here we go. I just went on manual a little bit, tried to keep Magna Guard alive, but it couldn't do it. And now just down to 2 droids. The good thing about is their Dark Trooper Moff Gideon, even though he's a summoned unit, whenever everybody else dies off, he still keeps going, unlike maybe, you know, Geo Brute. So as you can see here in 1v1 situation, it didn't look good to begin with, but now that we just have 1v1 situation, Sortie is getting more turns than Gideon, so she actually drops off her 5 stacks of protection up, which then allows Gideon to slowly get her down eventually, as you can see. Boom, yeah, here we go. Okay, as guys, you can see she dropped off that 5 stacks, and now we can go ahead and finish her off. So, you know, just keep going, eventually Dark Trooper Moff Gideon should be able to knock her down. And this completed the 5 IG series droid feat for me in this account. Then still in Sector 1, let's go ahead and go versus Padme, where we have to win with Captain Drogan surviving. If you do have a low gear Drogan, you know, it's still possible with these good data discs. Bringing in Malak obviously for the taunt, then Dash for his big AoE, and Han and Chewie shooting first, again using Ruthless Swiftness data disc to push turn meter to the team. And as soon as then Dash gets AoE, it's gonna be game over. Good thing about here is that Anakin is the only one with AoEs, so as long as you got their Malak there on some other tank, you should be able to tank any other hits. But you can see Dash's AoE, because of Amplify Agony data, this just wipes out the entire team except Padme. So that completed here for me with the low gear Drogan, the Drogan feat as well here in Sector 1 versus Padme final boss. Now let's move over to Sector 2 mini boss, Darth Revan. So the feat here I had to complete was defeating enemy with Scout Troopers. You can see low gear, 4 stars. Again, using Voluntary Vanguard and all these data discs that I've been using pretty much throughout this these videos so far. So what we want to try and do is obviously line up a hit with Scout Trooper if we can. I don't want to mark somebody else with Piet. Let's just Malak be marked. There we go. Speaking of Malak, we have to take care of their Malak as well at some point. But let's maybe see if we can actually line it up. Basti. Let's see. Okay, they took her out. Well, alright, let's then try and get Assassin, I guess, lined up for the hit. There we go. Okay, perfect. So we got Assassin lined up. Now we just need her to get a turn. And I think Gideon's got an ability that can call an assist or something. Hold on. Yeah, there we go. So now Assassin is there. We can actually call Scout Trooper for an assist. And then hopefully we should be able to complete this feat. Come on. Yeah. Oh man, I was reading it for a long time. Well, it's quite a lengthy, I guess, description of the ability, isn't it? There we go. Finally finished reading. I'm like, yeah, let's get me an assist. Sif Assassin down, and that's how I was able to complete it. Again, it may take a few attempts that you line it up. So, you know, if you don't need these, I think 3 key cards from this one might be one to skip with your Scout Trooper, but I needed these extra key cards from this one, as well as the IG in Sector 1 feat that was only 2 key cards. I really needed them for the gold crate. So, you know, I just had to find a way to get it done. Only 2 key cards for this one as well, but again, I needed them. Then we are here still in Sector 2 versus the final boss. So this one is winning with Ray Jedi training, surviving. No Ray Jedi training in this video, so I'm just kind of putting feat in there. If you would have a low gear Ray Jedi training, just to show you how you could get this done. So in this one I'll just be completing actually the Hockey Allegiance feat. Finn, the only one with an AoE here, so just get him out, and then whoever is your tank, if you will. In this case I've got Dash the tankiest, Beskar Mando there saving him, putting damage immunity, and as soon as Dash gets a turn he should be... Alright, Chewbacca. Well, these guys are more durable. But anyway, we got through them. That's the most important thing. So you can see my Gear 1 Finn not taking any damage so far. So that would be your Jedi training. You should be able to complete this one quite easily, even if your rate would be low gear. For me, just completed Hockey Allegiance in this one. But again, I needed all these key cards to get to 530. And let's go ahead and go into Sector 4, where we have to win with Captain Rex surviving again. My Captain Rex quite low gear-ish. So that's what I'll be doing here. I'll be using General Skywalker lead because his leadership prevents revives no matter the team comp. And also Voluntary Vanguard will put mark on General Skywalker. So he'll be our tank and as well preventing revives, so we don't have to worry about going after Render Chewbacca first. We can just take Dash down as quickly as we can with a 1-2 punch from Han and Chewie here. There we go. So we really took out their main damage dealers. Now the thing is that in case they would take out my Captain Rex because they still got an AoE from IG-11. I do have here Captain Han for the revive if I do need to revive Captain Rex. That's why he's there. But I'm just spamming here AoEs, trying to get these guys down. Got Han down. Let's get IG out. Sure, let's get Chewbacca down as well. And now the good thing about it is that obviously Hondo had to put their what is it called, captive on Gas, and once he defeated Gas, he as well defeated himself. There you go. That's how I completed Captain Rex surviving feat here in Sector 4. So this then allowed me to get closer in the end to Gold Crate and as well achieve it. Alright guys, so hopefully this was useful and helpful, just showing you some of more low gear teams that I was using in this other account that doesn't have everything geared up and, you know, allowed to get Gold Crate. Thank you for watching guys, I'll see you in the next one, but until then have fun, enjoy your life, and may the RNG be with you my friends.